Growing body of circumstantial evidence to support the hypothesis that indeed the U.S. is looking for a rogue nuclear weapon somewhere on the East Coast. I know how crazy that sounds, and the implications are profound. For whoever is attempting to use the nuclear weapon, whether or not the nuclear weapon gets used, the implications are profound geopolitically, economically. We're talking about markets potentially crashing. We're talking about new wars starting. We're talking about a possible nuclear detonation.
7 right here. What the heck?
States across the Northeast reporting swarms of suspected drones appearing with no explanation.
They're just pacing back and forth, going very slow.
Hovering around densely populated residential areas, sensitive military installations, and even President-elect Trump's Bedminster Golf Club, where he lives.
This is the 12th drone that has come by from the same spot. There it is.
Some residents spooked.
The U.S. government contacted yours truly, CanadianPreparedness.com, for 220,000 doses of nuclear radiation prevention medication, Thyrosafe. This is one of the brands that it goes by. And this is for blocking radiation through the thyroid gland. It's a staple of nuclear preparedness emergency kits. They wanted 220,000 doses, and they wanted them by December 21st for some reason. I chalked it up to maybe they wanted it before the end of the fiscal year. It's possible. Is it for continuity of government? It made sense because where it was being shipped to Washington, could it be related to nuclear power plants, or is it related to dirty bombs and nuclear weapons? Nobody knows, but that's what that stuff is used for. Okay, it's to prevent acute radiation sickness, prevent you from dying if the shit hits the fan. And the government contacted us, little old us, for 220,000 doses.
Hello, beautiful creatures of the world, and welcome back to Coffee with Kerri-Lynn. Things look a little different, don't they? We're revamping, we're remodeling, we are soundproofing the small corner of my kitchen that I'm relegated to do all my podcasting and run my small fiber business out of. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, we actually have sunshine in the far north of Maine, up along the Canadian border. It is in the 40s in the crown of Maine. I hope everybody is having a beautiful day. Wherever you might be, I hope you're having a day filled with fabulosity and dang good coffee. Because you're going to need some really good, strong coffee to get through today's show. Today we're going to be talking about the mysterious drones everywhere, which is not so mysterious anymore. What are they doing? They are not aliens. I wish they were aliens, though. It would have just made a fantastic story. It would have actually won me a free dinner. You see, the king of the castle, the Lord of the Manor, and I are playing Bingo 2024. The most unreal, surreal things that could happen in 2024. And all I need is one little box, and that is aliens. And the Pentagon is not giving me aliens. I could have won myself a free dinner cooked by the man of the house himself. Just not going to happen. So what is going on, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world? What do you think is going on? I have a few theories that I've been working up since last week. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I was privy to a little bit of information that I wasn't sure in which direction I should go in with it. And I kept waffling. It was, I think this might be an issue, but maybe it's not an issue, and we don't do hysteria here. We don't do breaking news unless it is breaking news. But as things started to unfold, a date became extremely important to me. You see, I watch Canadian Prepper Nate. Go on over to @Canadian Prepper on YouTube. Subscribe to his channel. Give some of his videos a thumbs up. You guys know the drills. I'm not a gatekeeper of information. If I find information, I share information. As soon as I can click it all together, it's like a puzzle. And as soon as I figure out why the piece fits, then I send you over to where the information was actually gathered from. So last week, Nate put up a curious video. He was talking about a bunch of things, but one of the things that struck him was he got a letter from the United States government about a couple weeks ago, and they wanted potassium iodide pills from him because he sells them. He is a survivalist, and he runs a survivalist channel, and he sells survivalist items. And one of the items that he sells is the potassium iodide pills. And the U.S. government sent this letter out to many of the small businesses that sell potassium iodide. Now, the U.S. government periodically does this, where they reach out to small businesses to get a little bit of a beefier supply of potassium iodide. And they've been doing this for a few years. They wanted 220,000 doses from the Canadian prepper. That was the letter he got. More so, the curiosity in the whole mess was they wanted it delivered to an address in Maryland, which is right outside of DC, by December 21st. And that bothered the crap out of me. And then drones in the sky. And that bothered the crap out of me. And with research and finding out it wasn't aliens, we pieced together here on our homestead that it was our own military toys up in the air. And we kept waffling back and forth. Are they looking for something? Are they running a psyops? So it was a back and forth thing. Why are they trying to frighten the American people? Is there a real problem on the East Coast of the United States? And we talk it through here. We talk to the friends. We talk to the family. We talk to the neighbors. We talk amongst ourselves. And given that little component, that little piece of information from Nate, where the U.S. government wanted these 220,000 doses of potassium iodide delivered by December 21st, kind of put us all on edge here at the homestead. Then we found out yesterday that through the Benny Johnson show that there was a container that the Department of Energy may have lost. We have to say may have and allegedly. It's just the way it goes here. So the government, Joe Biden administration, may have lost a container of nuclear waste in Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world. This administration no longer shocks and surprises anybody. It's just the way it is. So we're kind of fielding out that little bit of information. You got to Google, DuckDuckGo. If you can, get the Brave browser, because that's where you can research a lot of stuff. Brave does not support my channel, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world. In fact, we are not monetized here on Coffee with Kerri-Lynn. The shenanigans are all subsidized by my small fiber business that I run in person to my community. Anyways, long story short on that. Then we're also in a train of thought that there might be, a dirty bomb somewhere. I know YouTube doesn't like when I say these things, so we're going to be dropped to the bottom of the algorithm. So like and share this show with a friend, because we're just going to be totally tanked at the bottom of the algorithm, and that will boost us up in the algorithm, because it'll tell YouTube that people want to hear what I have to say, even if it's my crazy conspiracy theory YouTube thoughts and ramblings online. Then we started really paying attention to people that we know and trust in the survivalist community, because as all this stuff comes out, there's other pieces of the puzzle that are clicking into place, where if you take a look at any of the survival channels, they will now be telling you to make sure you are your own first responder because of the drones in the air. Look how things happen with the government. Look how the government absolutely will not be there for you. Make sure you're stocked up and supplied. And survival and prep channels are defining prepping and survival, and the real survival, I shouldn't say the real survival channels, but the hardcore survival channels, they have a distinction between a prepper and a survivalist. A survivalist can fill a backpack, go and survive wherever they have to go. A prepper is more along the lines of a person who can stay in their home in case of a natural disaster, be okay if a natural disaster hits, such as an ice storm, a snowstorm, a blizzard, a hurricane. And people that can survive that, they're preppers. But people who can literally grab a backpack with their few items that they can carry with them and go and make it, those are the survivalists. And you need to be able to do everything for yourself for a long period of time. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, people have been emailing me. My subscribers are amazing. We've been having a lot of chit chat in the email department about what this could be. You guys have been amazing, sending me so many links for so many news shows and conservative talk shows about what might be going on, because y'all know I can't be everywhere. And I have, a wonderful group of subscribers that have actually become friends, and they do help me gather information for the show. So in case I missed this, in case I missed that, I get links in my email, and we've been talking about it. And a few of you out there, I was hoping for those aliens, because I would have won a free dinner, but I didn't get my aliens for Christmas. However, here's what I think is going on. What I think is going on is that they are sniffer drones, and they are looking for something big. And they are looking not to panic the citizens on the East Coast or anywhere else in the country. These are wild times that we live in, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world. And while I feel that our government, yes, probably should hold some secrets and not tell us everything for national security purposes, one thing I do not condone is our government lying like hell to us. And that's what they're doing right now. They're lying by saying that they don't know what's going on. They damn well know what's going on. That is our toys in the sky that we're seeing, and they are looking for something. And I think where the government did contact all these, small businesses for potassium iodide pills, and there was a specific date that they needed them by, I think there's more going on than, I believe there's more going on than what they're telling us. And I think, and I believe, I should stop saying I believe what is going on is they floated the idea because they don't want hysteria and panic. I believe that they did float the idea of a missing container of nuclear waste as a trial to see how the American public is going to react. Because if they react poorly, boy, they're going to find that container awful fast. But if the citizens don't react poorly to it, they've got their little cover story for whatever the heck that they are looking for that is on the East Coast. Now, my conspiracy mind, because y'all know, I like a good conspiracy. My conspiracy mind is that if nothing happens, they're going to put drone bans on. And hey, look at the elaborate lengths they went to get the Patriot Act up. This is going to be a Patriot Act 2.0 for drones, because they don't want people seeing what they don't want people to see. And with drones, the average citizen can see anything. They can go anywhere in their community. They can fly over any area and see possibly what the government don't want you to see. So that's my conspiracy mind, that this may be a nothing burger, and this is just a way, an elaborate way to bring in a drone ban. Like I said, they didn't have to do what they did during 9/11 to that extreme. See, they get these elaborate plans in my conspiracy mind. You got the Patriot Act, and now they're looking for the Patriot Act 2.0, and I think this is going to help usher it in, ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world. And hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully they find nothing. It is just a missing container of spent nuclear waste that is not going to cause any permanent harm to anybody. Biden administration is just utterly incapable, and this all goes away as quickly as it sprang up. But something tells me this is bigger than what they're getting at. How do you feel? Put a 1 in the comment section if you feel that this is a foreign adversary and our government's not telling us. Put a 2 in the comment section if you think they are our sniffer drones in the air looking for a smuggled in dirty bomb. Put a 3 in the comment section if you think that Joe Biden lost a container of nuclear spent waste. There you go. Those are your choices. And if you have a different theory, drop it in the comment section. I love talking about conspiracies. If you have any other information that you want to share with the general public, just kind of put it in the comment section below. And I'm happy to talk to everybody. Remember, your opinion's your opinion. My opinion's my opinion. It's neither right nor wrong. It's just how I'm seeing things at the moment from my perspective. And it is the same thing when you put your opinion down. You're just seeing it from your perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, you need to have enough food and water to get you through, because the government's not going to come to help you. You must be your own first responder. And I hope y'all have some potassium pills on you, because you might need it. And if this is a thing, ladies and gentlemen, which I'm not saying it is or it isn't, because I don't know. But if this is a thing, it's going to be a very long time before the government can help you. It's going to be a period of time before your local government offers you potassium iodide pills. And in the meantime, you need to understand what you can do for yourself and your family. Go Google what you're supposed to do during a situation such as Chernobyl, and get as much of the appropriate supplies as you can. I wish everybody luck out there. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful creatures of the world, be the kindness that you want to see in the world. Don't be the incompetent Biden administration. And as always, Carpe Diem. Because honestly, with what's going on with the Biden administration, nobody promises us a tomorrow. Catch you on the next episode.